we're going to go through how to make a graph in Google Sheets. We'll start by creating our x-axis, which we will title Sessions, and then we will set up our y-axis, which will be Count. For sessions, we're going to go 1 through 10, and you can highlight the numbers and then drag them down when you have a pattern like this one. Then we're going to put in all of our data for count. We'll say this is the number of steps a student completed independently. Now we need to make our condition change line. I'm going to start by creating a label at the top, and since I know that my transition from baseline to intervention will be between sessions 3 and 4, I'm going to create 2 rows between 3 and 4 on my chart. I'm going to label them 3.5, and then I'm going to put in my condition change column the lowest number and highest number in my data, which will be 0 and 10. Now that we have the data, it's time to make the chart. Click on Insert, Chart. Now go to the 4 boxes next to Data Range. Click on them. Highlight all the data, including the titles that we created. Next, hit OK. Under X-axis, you'll click on Sessions. And for Series, you'll click Count and Condition Change. If we wanted to change the type of graph we're using, we would go to Chart Type and change it. For this one, we're going to stick with line chart. Now let's clean up the chart formatting by choosing Customize, then Chart Style, and then we'll pick the border color as black. Next, go to Chart and Axis Titles. We'll start with the chart title, and you can change the name to be whatever your graph represents. Next, we're going to center the title, and we'll change the color to black. Then move from Chart Title to Horizontal Axis Title, and name your x-axis. It will already be set to centered and the default text color should be black. Next, select vertical axis, type in your title, and the text will already be centered and black. Next, we'll move to series, and you'll choose one of your data paths. You'll make it black, and then you'll change the point size to 5. This will be a custom size. Then you'll choose your other data path. This will be the condition change line, and we will make it black, but we will not add a data point to it. Our next set is the legend, and because we only have one data path and a condition change line, we're going to remove the legend altogether. Next, click on horizontal axis, and we will not need to do anything because the data capture our minimum and maximum data points that we want on the x-axis. Now select vertical axis. And because our data points on our x-axis and up at the top are showing about half the point, we're going to turn our minimum to just under 0 and then make our maximum just over 10. We're giving it about a 0.3 buffer. That way we can see the entirety of the data point. Make sure to click the button that says Show Axis Line. Next, go to Grid Lines and Ticks, choose Vertical Axis, and remove major grid lines. Then click Major Ticks. You'll change it to outside for your tick position, and then we're going to change the length to 6 points. Then choose Horizontal Axis, remove major grid lines, choose Major Ticks, again change it to outside for tick position, and then make the tick length 6 points. Now we need to create condition labels. We'll go to Insert, Drawing, and then you're going to choose Text, make a box, and type in the condition label. Here I like to center my text as a personal preference, and I'll hit Save and Close. Then I'll drag that text box over above and centered on the condition. Now I'm going to make one for my second condition by going back to Drawing, add a text box, type in the name of the condition, which will be intervention, center, hit Save and Close, and then drag that text box over. Now I can take a screenshot of my graph if I need to move it somewhere.